Evening, YouTube. How you guys doing today? This is my YouTube channel. My name is Basement Pizza 21. However, because I don't want to say that every single time, you can call me Pizza. Yes, I know. Kind of bland. However, it's the best name I can come up with for now. Anyway, the first game I want to talk about before I go on a crusade for 1,000 subscribers, that's the milestone, by the way, is Bioshock. But before I begin, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you will be notified every time I make a video every 13 years. And it also supports me or whatever. You get the gist. Now, let's continue. This is a game. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, it's a game. Pretty fun game, actually. You play as Jack, a silent protagonist. That makes Doom Guy sound like a pushover because he's so quiet. And, well, you have to basically just survive a freaking plane crash. You end up fighting, and pretty cool in my opinion, you find a tower! Yeah, I know it's a tower. Calm down, guys. Calm down. You end up finding a dystopian society where Andrew Ryan makes this place look like a goddamn Disneyland. He's a crazy rich man that hates poor people and went underwater to create a city free of them. You know, just some foreshadowing. But this game has a lot of lore, and my God, this is going to take a while. So sit back, relax, grab a snack or two, grab some agua, and some, I don't know, burritos or something. You guys got Doritos? Take that out too. And let us begin. Like I said before, this game is pretty huge. It's just so big. I'm trying to sum it up, the lore. But before you watch this video, I just want to mention that there are people who do way better explanations of this lore. Like, I mean, like, way better. Way better than me. I'm telling you right now that you should probably like go watch another YouTube channel for lore. I'm not a lore guy. This is gonna get complicated, so just hang tight. Basically, sum it all up, Andrew Ryan, with the help of a bunch of other people, brilliant minds as they're called, create Rapture, a city underwater that looks pretty cool in my opinion. You know, just a bit of every single government, you know, combined into one. It's kind of probably gonna be paradise, right? Right? Wrong. This is like pretty bad of a civilization. For one, as long as you've got like cash, you could basically do whatever the hell you want. Like, commit a crime, don't worry, Jimbo. All you gotta do is pay me like $15. I'm not even kidding. And since this game is like very lore driven and story driven, this is pretty cool. Basically, as you expect, an example of this is you can pay off the drones to just not attack you when you steal something. Not that bad of an idea if this was a city. A city, yeah, this isn't supposed to work. So, it didn't work. Oh, hell no, it didn't work. And because there were no taxes, because, you know, he didn't want taxes, and gave industries whatever, they could do whatever the hell they want. They can kidnap people, I am pretty sure. Like I said, I am not a lore guy. So, what they do from now on was they thought, well, there's this slug. They found a slug. It's Adam. Freaking Adam. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's Adam. What it basically does is it gives you superpowers. You know, if you want to be Superman, all you gotta do is inject yourself with a syringe. Something I call syringe. It's not a good idea. And what made it crazier is you could basically do whatever hell you want with it. I mean, you can get lightning powers, you could summon bees. There was so many of that stuff. All the plasmids. I'm not going to get into it until we are in the weapons section, because that's too much. But yeah, I guess it worked, you know. He was addicted, but people were addicted to this stuff. It was very, you know, it was a very addictive drug. But, you know, everyone calmed down for about 2 seconds. And then, it just went to shit. Just went to shit, man. People started killing each other for this stuff, man. People were losing their money because they would only spend it on Adam. It was bad. Like, people were smacking each other. I mean, Frank Fontaine realized what was happening, created himself, actually, Spoiler alert, because this we're gonna get some heavy in territory. What's his name? Atlas, I think his name. Atlas. He wages war against Andrew Ryan, and that's where you are. You're basically walking into DC. If it was on fire, a bunch of addicted creepos are roaming the streets, and there's the American Civil War going on inside with nuclear weapons. It's not a fun time, and it's not. You're gonna get your cheeks clapped when you get into there. But Jack, being the absolute Chad he is obviously gonna do it because it's a video game plot armor, baby. Yeah, pretty cool. This ain't gonna go well. By the way, this ain't gonna go well. Just to ease you into the experience, Atlas is now in pretty hot shit right now. He's in hot water. He needs to get his family out of here. But that's not a good idea when you have a freaking homeless killer on the loose who's trying to kill you and your family. So he enlists Jack. Well, you already know who Jack is, a freaking Chad. And he is pretty cool, He's got a wrench. And a wrench. But those are weapons, and we're not going to get into that until we get into the weapons section. And that's a long one. But what you need to know is that, spoiler alert, his family gets fucking bombed. They die. No duh. It's a pretty sad moment. Until you realize what really happened. Like I said before, foreshadowing. Foreshadowing! It's all, cupcakes and rainbows, I guess, until his family gets freaking destroyed. So now your mission is simple. Go on a freaking crusade for, a peaceful protest to kill, dethrone peacefully, cannot stress this enough, peacefully dethrone Andrew Ryan. This ain't gonna go on. I don't know why the hell he's thinking of this. But, honestly, the weapons you have at your disposal is pretty cool. Speaking of weapons are pretty cool in this game, honestly. Well, the first weapon you usually get is like, a melee weapon or something. Pistol, probably. But you get a wrench in this one. It's alright. Not that good. Not that bad. When you apply with the electric bolt, which is a plasmid. Well, actually, we're going to get into it. It's a pretty good weapon. Not that good, though. But then you gain the pistol. It's basically a pistol. It's pretty good. I honestly kind of enjoy it. Using it. And then, you get it while in a carriage, Some woman is, basically treating it like a child. It's pretty scary. The first time I played it. I bodied her. Thought she was trying to kill the baby, but it was just a pistol, I'll take it, though, but it was pretty good. Weapons are pretty cool in this game. You also got the machine gun. You get it after trying to escape a freaking laboratory. Bathroom, honestly. Pretty cool bathroom. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool bathroom. I think. No. Yeah, it's a pretty good laboratory. And also a bathroom. Why am I talking about bathroom? Anyway. Pretty cool weapons. Honestly, it's weapons. What did you expect? It's a weapon. Come on, man. What did you expect? It's a weapon. Now, that's pretty good. That's pretty good arsenal, That can get you through, 2% of the game. And remember, just before I say anything, every ammo or every gun has 3 types of ammo. Pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool. Weapons. Anyway, the Tommy gun is pretty decent. It's called a machine gun, but a Tommy gun is basically what it is. You can upgrade it, every so often you get upgrade stations, upgrade your weapons, upgrade the recoil. What I suggest for the Tommy gun, or machine gun, is to upgrade its recoil. To decrease it, because if this thing is impossible to shoot with the recoil. Then you find a shotgun just laying around and you get jumped by a bunch of splicers. Or, man, honestly, up close is a pretty powerful weapon. Then is the 5th gun you get, the grenade launcher. Yeah, this gun is alright. It's better for, big daddies and armored people. Not that good for, meat people, because, that's overkill. When you get a flamethrower, this is, one of the weakest weapons, and I didn't like it personally. It was alright, not that good. Don't freaking crucify me in the freaking comments. This is a pretty good weapon. Pretty bad. It's a bad weapon. It's alright, but I didn't like it. Now the crossbow. The crossbow is honestly, in my opinion, the best weapon here. It's super powerful. Like, it's stupidly powerful. Like, let me tell you. Not to mention, it's just good. Like, honestly, I could, like, probably 12 shot a freaking Big Daddy with it. I mean, you have to have good aim, but, like, I have amazing aim. Believe me. I really do. But it was alright. It was alright. I like it. And it's also got obviously three ammo types that are honestly the best ammo types in the game. You have regular, trap, which is basically an electric trap that is honestly pretty cool. And you got flame. That could probably kill a Big Daddy in 7, maybe 5, if you're lucky. Upgrade the damage, by the way. It's honestly pretty good. And, let me tell you, man. This is gonna beat the hell out of people. Onto plasmids. You have, just, honestly, you can shoot fire, you can shoot electricity, wind, ice, and bees. You can create spring traps that cause people to turn on, Michael Jackson and just fly away. And, you can also make some security systems attack each other and other people, and make a Big Daddy fight for you. It's pretty cool. And, I mean, what are you going to use weapons for, right? Without the enemies. And let me tell you, there might not be that much enemy in the game. Like, there's, like, probably, like, 5 or 7 classes. Let me double check. Yeah, 5 or 7. They might not be a lot, but honestly, quality over quantity, my man. Anyway, let's talk about the enemies. Enemies. Enemies, enemies, enemies! Honestly, enemies are pretty cool in this game. It's Bioshock, come on. It's really good and iconic. 2 types of, oh no, wait. There's 5, actually, I think. There are drug addicts, who hunt you down and try to get your skull so they can give it to Andrew Ryan for, obviously, more Adam. They pretty cool. There are 5 types of them. God damn. There's thuggish, who carry weapons, melee weapons, actually. Leadheads, who carry guns. Who would have thought? Nitros, who throw grenades. And spiders, who climb on walls. Isn't that kind of obvious? And Houdini splicers. Houdini, who use plasmids. Get it? Because Houdini, Star Wars. Houdini. Pretty cool, honestly. While they're kind of weak by themselves, they're kind of like ants. It's just so much. There's so many and so much that it becomes a problem really fast. You can stun them with electricity, of course, but they're pretty powerful. Honestly. And there are little sisters who can't fight back, but they carry Atom. And honestly, with the Atom, you could buy more plasmids and upgrade yourself, get more maximum HP and maximum hydraulics, pretty fast. They look like Tiny Drake if it was a girl and was on steroids. Pretty iconic. Not really powerful. Then there's Big Daddies. Come on, man. This guy's on the front cover. They're Big Daddies. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. They're Big Daddies. And they're kind of overprotective. Yeah, they will brutally murder anybody who comes near the little sisters. 2 types of them. Big Daddies, or bouncers, if you really like them. Bouncers who carry drills, and poppies who carry spear guns and landmines. Now, of course, they each have, like, legendary versions. Poppies carry more ammo and do more damage, and freaking bouncers now carry a new type of drill and do more damage themselves. It's honestly pretty cool if you really think about it. I mean, it's pretty cool! But, yeah. And now that you know the basics and what's gonna happen, we need to get with this story, because this story is the biggest part of the episode. Let's get to it. Okay, so before we got off topic about, the story, like I said before, you crash after a plane crash. No shit, Sherlock, like I said before. And you enter a tower. Yeah, it's a pretty cool tower, my man. Tower. It's a pretty cool tower. You go on a Disney ride to, well, you guessed it, Rapture. It's a sub. Pretty cool, and then you watch a murder take place. Honestly, I really wanted to contact the police, but, police, they don't exist anymore. Then there's Atlas. He needs you to... He'll get you out of Rapture, but at a cost, get his family out, and he'll let you go, his family. It's totally gonna survive the end of this. His family. Oh my god, man, I can't do this anymore. Anyway, you enter Neptune's bounty, you know what I mean, and you get stopped by security grates and get jumped. So you have to make a detour to the medical bay where you end up finding this crazy doctor who kidnaps people up the streets and tries to make them look beautiful. It obviously doesn't work. Like, I mean, come on. You expect it to work? It's not gonna work, my man. It's not gonna work. And yeah, it's a pretty cool start. It takes you about an hour. But yeah, he tries to manhandle you into submission. But I got his ass. I bodied him. Obviously, it was easy, man. Come on. He's still alive, obviously. Totally alive. He's warm still. Totally warm. You go to Neptune's bounty now. Come on, you got his key off his corpse. I mean, he's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. Don't make any accusations. I will call the police. Anyway, pretty cool, honestly. The only problem is that you get stopped again, and then you have to go. Yeah, then you get stopped before you can go into Neptune's bounty. Peach Willikins, which is a pretty piece of shit, thinks that I work for Frank Fontaine, even though he's dead. Yeah, dead. You guys hear something? It's called foreshadowing. What, guys? Did I say something? I told you guys to not say anything, man. You know what's gonna happen. I mean, he takes all your weapons and tries to kill you, but you destroy them with your plasmids. But yeah. You get into Smuggler's Hideout, where you find Atlas's body. Family. I said body, what the fuck? And, it's a pretty cool ending, You get to sing a Christmas song on the way out of here. You leave with the family, and you, sing Kumbaya. Just kidding! They all get bodied, they all die by Andrew Ryan. They completely obliterate them. I'm pretty sure he committed a war crime when he was killing them. But it's alright, it's underwater. Who even checks the war crimes down there? Anyway, Andrew Ryan is your new objective. You gotta get his skull, I guess. Kill Andrew Ryan. But you need to get to Arcadia first because, detour. And also because Ryan has poisoned the trees there. And, without trees, who can't do photosynthesis, they can't get any air. With no air, you can't breathe and you're underwater. You have to get that. And I guess since he has his own personal air, he's fine, I guess. Or he's just trying to go down with his ship. Go down with the... Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool ending. You tries to kill you, obviously. But, back on topic. It's a pretty cool plan. But at the cost of thousands. But it's a pretty good plan. Honestly, pretty smart. Of course, you might lose the entire city. But it's fine. And with Julie Langford, I think that's her name, you create a cure, but she fucking dies. Yeah, she fucking dies. She dies, but you end up creating a cure without her because she's dead. And you go over to Fort Frolic, the entertainment center of Rapture, because you are trapped by a place it's a place, I guess, by a guy named Sander Cohen, who was basically Walt Disney if he was on steroids and was crazy. And also was underwater. But to be honest, it's basically just Walt Disney. Except underwater. He's basically just Walt Disney. He makes you take 4 pictures of people who have wronged him in the past, who are basically trying to kill him. You become a hitman. Take pictures of their dead body. And he gives you a crossbow. And then you deploy an EMP bomb. Yeah, it's not that good. Now it's time to get to fucking Andrew Ryan. Now, it's pretty cool. And honestly, this game just punches you right in the face. If you thought that Ryan was the bad guy, just watch the goddamn clip. I'm gonna show you guys a clip after this freaking... This clip is amazing, man. It's just amazing. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean, man? That was a pretty amazing. But, yeah. It's pretty cool. I think that's what gave the game... I think that's what gave it a 10 out of 10. This is a masterpiece. There's no problems with the game. I mean, the graphics are alright. They're alright. It's alright. I mean, it's not the best, but, it's still a 10 out of 10. And, yeah, I think it was the greatest twist in gaming history. I mean, name a better twist than this. Name a better twist than this. Name a better goddamn twist than this. Fontaine is alive, by the way. You probably just watched the clip. You kill Ryan, but, Fontaine ends up, you just fucking die, I guess. But yeah, you're saved by Bridge Tannenbaum, who helps you get rid of Code Yellow, a kill switch for Jack. That was a backup plan because the Would You Kindly doesn't work anymore. It's pretty cool. Now, yeah. Basically, your mission is now simple. Get to the goddamn tower. The tower, man. The tower. Of course, it ends at the tower. It's a pretty cool tower. But yeah, basically what happened was Frank Fontaine was really greedy, and I guess he was addicted to Adam. Injects himself with the entire surplus of Adam. He becomes a statue. A statue. Are you hearing what I'm saying? He becomes a statue. I mean, it's a pretty cool boss fight. You end up killing him with the help of the little sisters, who were saved because of you. We'll get into that. One thing I forgot to mention is that there are two possible ways you could have done this. One, if you would harvest the little sisters, you would get maximum Adam, but the child would die. And if you save the little sisters, you guess what you do. You wanna know what you do? Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know? Guess what, my man? You get some freaking goddamn less Adam, but the child lives. It's what I chose. I'm a weak man. I can't see a child die. I'm sorry. Anyway, two endings. One, you hijack nuclear warheads and conquer the fucking world. Option two, you save the little sisters, escape with them, and start a family. And it ends on a high note, really. Speaking of ending on a goddamn high note, well, this is the end of my first ever YouTube video. Didn't expect it. This game's highly recommended. You should try it out, even though I spoiled the entire goddamn game. I can't believe I'm stuttering because I just can't believe I did that. It's honestly a pretty cool game. Try it out. But remember, guys, my goal for this channel is to get 1,000 subscribers. And even though my channel kind of sucks ass cheeks with one video, and that this recording and editing style is pretty awful, I'll get better. Hopefully. Now remember to eat pizza, eat breadsticks, and eat these